26%. On the nation report that the percent developed for third grader for the subtraction in math. In America, we had everything as an exceptional country, but does 26% sound exceptional to you? Raise your hand if you think as a country we need to do way better than this. I am with you. We all need math for where so many kids can't push buys. It is because only 26% of people are hardwired from that. Love 70% or not. After working with thousands of kids, I can tell you this is the case tell. Kids don't understand math because we've been teaching is the humanizing subject. But if we make math human again, it will start make sense again. You're probably wondering, how is math in every human in the first place? So think about math is a human language, just like English, Spanish, and Chinese, because it allows people to communicate with each other. When in ancient times, people need the language of math to conduct trade, to build a monument, and to measure the land for farming. The idea of math's language isn't actually new. A great philosopher on his side, the laws of nature are written in the language of mathematics. So you see, even Galileo isn't it? Somewhere along the line, we're talking the language of math is with about the world around us, and we abstract that beyond this recognition, and that's why kids they get confused. Let me show you what it means. We'll see this third Californian math standard. And people make sense when 8 years old. Understand the fraction 1 over b as the quantity formed by 1 part when a wall is partitional into b equal part. Understand a fraction a over b as the quantity formed by a part of say 1 over b. And if you give this description to an 8-year, you'll probably get reaction like this. To a maths expert, this standard makes sense. But to a kid isn't an absolute start. I told this example specifically because the fractions are the foundational to algebra, trigonometry, and even calculus. So kids don't understand fraction in the elementary middle school because it's hard for way to ahead them in the high school. But there's a way to make subtraction simple and easy for kids to understand. Yes, just remember that's math in the language and use that to fear the mix. For example, when I teach a grader how to add the subtraction, I start with the apple plus lesson. For say yes, 1 apple plus 1 apple, and people often say to wait the 40 cards. Have them include the word as well as word the maths of the language. But not just 2, it's 2 apples. Next is 3 pencil plus 2 pencil. Or now that's pencil plus pencil, this pencil. So everyone, how many pencil? 5 pencil is right. And the key is you include the word I3 to submit watch my 5-year-old next each month. After she adds pencil and pencil, I asked her what 4 billion plus 1 billion and my out of her head in the distance. She scared and sighed, "Are you crazy?" She begged kindergarten. How she supposed to know 4 billion plus 1 billion? I am done it. My next Spanish counting looks up and say 5 billion. I say that's right, it is 5 billion. My aunt started ahead on that because she didn't expect that from the 5-year. But all you have to do is take a language approach and maths become into it is and easy to understand. Ask her question the kindergarten definitely not supposed to know. Plus 1/3 plus 1/3 and she immediately answered 2/3, such as you are wondering, how can she possibly know that when she doesn't know about the numerator and denominator yet? You see, She wasn't thinking about numerator and denominators. She solved the problem this way, and she used 1 apple plus 1 apple and as her analogy to understand 1/3 plus 1/3. You'll better believe the average third grader can do it so well. Just for fun, I asked her an algebra question. What 7x squared plus 2x squared, and then the 5-year course answer 9x squared. And she did any exponent loss to figure that it out. So when the people say that we are either weird or not, it's not true. Math is a human language, so we have all the ability to understand. We need to text a language first to math arrogantly, because too many kids are locked, and they are action about maths. It doesn't have to be the way. I work with angry, frustrated high school student one who called past the algebra because she only know 44% of the multiplication test. If you told her that such a kind of word only know the 44% of the alphabet, holding me back, she called past her a public reaction, and she had no confidence in that. As the result, strengthened her confidence in herself. I feel to the heart. We have to start with the multiplication. Because one thing all of you have with your part. Everything gets easier and they will be having a fast park every heavy ride in Disneyland. What do you think? And she said okay. But she systematically ran the timetable in 4 weeks. And yes, even a multiplication has the language in better than that. You'll be surprised how many kids don't realize 7 times 3 can be spelled out as 7 times 3, which just means 3 7 times, just like that. So when kids see this way, they quickly realize that the repetition is slow and inconvenient. So they group their memories that's 3 7 times all the with the 21. The fifth trainer were stick to dropping out, becoming fluent and confident in multiplication with the game changer. Because for the first time, we can focus on the problem solving instead of counting of the finger. You can now see this corner when she figure out this to your curly ads $445 and one will cost you $10,680. And she's looking at me disappointingly, and said it's a fully shocked and offensive at that moment not having wonder causing problem for her, but still like giving a math solving problem as the result do. As an educator, it's my duty to challenge kids to be tired. Tell you with this challenge. Our contest took a 26% subtraction, and I challenge you to face the number higher. This is important because mathematical thinking not fill your mind, but our kids need to imagine and develop their future. Meeting this challenge can be as simple as apple plus apples. Instead that we teach math the human language, and we will get taste sooner rather than later. Thank you.